stated that within that document they discussed the microcomputer, students and professors working on programs and projects together. And as I have stated in adaman1907, in trying to complete a degree that I began earnestly at University College in 1994 or 3, I was unable to complete the degree via the internet, and I've been expelled over my writings. I brought my concerns to the General Research Board of the University of Maryland in August of 2003. The director of that office took 4 months to respond. To my rather lengthy document, but as I read previously, the gentleman did respond. He did contact various offices over my concerns to try to direct me to the most appropriate person. Typewriter ribbon is not free. The village of Adaman does not have any organizations where you can go and use their typewriter. The pages were 22. Television and Radio, New York and California, October the 13th, 1998. As per our phone discussion enclosed, please find a copy of John F. Kennedy's article, A Force That Has Changed the Political Scene, from the November the 14th through the 20th, 1959 issue of TV Guide, Manager, Research Services, and Cataloging. I do not want to have a lengthy discussion of what was done to me that led to this expulsion, outside of the fact that that was $2,000 a course. I do understand when somebody chooses to pay homage to President John F. Kennedy about 5 years ago or whatever that was. You chose to present it going into the 21st century. I do believe I remember Barbara Mikulski throwing her legs around like a bad scene from A Face in the Crowd starring Andy Griffith before he said or insulted his audience. I did not know that the microphone was still on. I am a Republican, so basically, you all had your go with this. Am I the only person that read Hendrick Smith's Power Politics when I purchased it from the Strand bookstore by the South Street Seaport for $1? It's one little sentence 370 pages in. A force that has changed the political scene. Senator Kennedy. The wonders of science and technology have revolutionized the modern American political campaign. Giant electronic brains project results on the basis of carefully conducted polls. Automatic typewriters prepare thousands of personal addressed letters, individually signed by automatic pens. That's from TV Guide, the week of November the 14th through the 20th, 1959. As I see it, 2nd of the series Television, A Force in Politics by Senator John F. Kennedy. The Misrepresentation of the Contents of the Imaginary Social Worlds by John L. Coffey, a book the General Research Board of the University of Maryland funded and the University of Nebraska Press published in 1984. Only Chapter 1, Introduction, Culture, and Social Relationships, was distributed in the Women's Studies 100. Introduction to Women's Studies, Summer Session 1 course I enrolled in at the Baltimore County University of Maryland. My use of the Case for National Action, the Negro Family, Office of Policy Planning and Research, United States Department of Labor, March of 1965, to dispel the myths of the stereotypes of the welfare mother, created problems for me in not only this Women's Studies 100 course, but courses directly concerning the major I was transferred to the University of Baltimore County to complete, social work. Historical Office of Assistant Secretary for Policy. Proper referral to this complaint to a department within the Department of Labor or to the National Advisory